know it, you love it. SixShot TV, your host, B2B, Bari the Beautiful, music, news, comedy, drama, recklessness is what we do each week on new episodes of SixShot TV with your host, B2B. Bari the Beautiful, I'm trying to get serious right now. Deliver to you the recklessness. Let's get started. Many of you out there, and everybody out there at this point should know that I am the proud president of local 6969 Fluesy, dedicated to the success and liberation of fluesys around this great states and the globe. Everybody should know this by now. And a lot of people come in my throat each week because sometimes, and I'll admit, a little overzealous when fluesys that I'm proud of succeed in achieving their dream of getting their monies right. The M-O-N-I-E-S. I'm overzealous at times. I'm not really giving you enough of the other side when things can go wrong. And you know what? I'm going to delve these first two stories into fluesys who've gone wrong and show some lessons that can be learned from this, because anything can have a positive spin to it. And for you people out there, I am willing to not only talk about the good things fluesys are doing, but the mistakes they are doing, so that people out there can make a committed decision if they want to be involved in the life of being a fluesy. It's a great life, but there are some pitfalls that can happen. And I think the best way to start off this week is to discuss Hall of Fame Fluesy, and somebody I have just grown immensely proud of over the years, even though she's kirking out right now, Karrine Superhead Steffans. There's a lot of ugly allegations going on right now between her and her boo, boyfriend, whoever, Eddie Winslow, aka Karrine. And there's a lot of allegations going back and forth. Each person is saying the other one has abused me, and I can't really get into the allegations. I don't think it's really my right to do that because I don't know what's really happening. There's a lot of gray area in there, so I'm not going to leave that alone. But there is a lesson to be learned from this story. Absolutely, there's always a lesson to be learned. Here is the lesson. Whoring publicly will take its toll on you. Say it again. Whoring publicly will take its toll on you. Don't matter what level it is, as long as everybody else knowing you whoring, it's going to take a toll on you. Even if you develop this exterior like I'm so hard and I don't care what nobody thinks about me, you taking all them jabs for a certain amount of time will crush your soul and your spirit, and you will spaz out. Superhead made a lot of money off that first book, and she should have, fell back, because that's what you should do. If you're home publicly, you got to eventually call it a day, get all your money together, and fall back and start a new life. She didn't want to do that. She liked the spotlight. She liked that initial respect that she was getting for supposedly changing her life around. Unfortunately, she kept whoring. We understood the whoring from the past. You cleansed that out when you wrote the book. Then you continue to keep whoring so you can write another book. And that's when nobody was really behind in your corner anymore, and that's when the jabs probably started to sting too much. If you're out there and you whoring publicly, get all the money, and I respect her so much for getting all those money together somehow with that wretched ass life she had. I was proud of her. But she went too far, and now she's spazzing because you cannot take it. It's too tough. Nobody can handle that. Nobody. And for all you young ladies out there, this is dead from my heart. It really is. If you happen to find a young gentleman, nice guy, and he is willing to take the pounding and punishment from being in love with you from everybody else in the world, you cannot go on the radio and tell everybody in the country you are in love with Lil Wayne, because that's how people get hit with cars. I'm not saying it's right, but that's how people get hit, okay? It's not right. We are totally against that here on the SixShot TV, Bari the Beautiful, but I'm saying that's how you get hit with a car. I mean, come on, it happens. Another person who really boggles my mind at how this was able to happen, Evander Holyfield, one of the greatest boxers of all time, is losing his house, that humongous house that he had in Atlanta, for unpaid bills. Now, for those of you who do not know who Evander Holyfield is, at one point in his career, he was the most popular boxer on the planet. Now, that means monetarily that even in an off year, you're making between $20 to $14 million a year. In his career, his total purses were over $200 million. So there really is no tangible reason for him to be losing his house. And his house is nice. And he bought that house when people wasn't even living in Atlanta like they are now. It's a nice house, humongous. And it's a cracking shame that he's losing, even though I was surprised that the Real Deal grills that he came up with didn't work. I was totally surprised by that. Anyway, there's a lesson again to be learned from this. Here's the lesson. Male fluesies. No matter how much money you have, no matter how much, paying 11 child support payments a month is too many. You will lose all of your money. Evander has 11 children that he pays support for. 11! That's too many. Children suck everything that's good out of you to begin with. Why do you need 11 of them? And now you have nothing. Primarily because you're paying too many child support payments. And they know you had money. And then they want their money. Lesson to be learned. Listen, and Floyd Mayweather, who just retired this year, you made $40 million last year. That's good for you. Congratulations. You have to find something to do besides spending your time with naked women, because you already got 3 or 4 kids now, and it can quickly get to 11. As Vander. Vander was a star. I got Vander's Sega Genesis boxing game. One of my favorite games. ABC, but baby, that's my man Otis. Me and Otis would get down. Floyd, don't do it. And you flues out there, see, there are lessons to be learned from the mistakes of other flues. I also want to get into something I was very disappointed about. I'm disappointed in myself and you guys out there. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm disappointed with everybody that's involved in this show. We have now gone 0 for 2 and our underdogs get behind them to make some money. We took an L on Sherry Dennis. We did. We took an L. She got an albatross on her chest like a tattoo. That wasn't going to work. That was a long shot. I am surprised we are taking another L on Ashanti. I'm surprised. I really am. She's really trying hard to. I want to give it to her. She looks beautiful. I mean, she looks so sexy. Her legs is just kicking. Every time I see her, she looks fantastic. And it's just not working. But she looks beautiful. And she's trying hard. I mean, she even went out on the Today Show with Ja Rule. Now, you know when she made that call, that hurt. You know when she was like, yo, I need y'all to be on the stage with me so I can see my old hits. You knew that hurt. So she put forth the effort. She's trying. Y'all, we gotta still support her. She got another single coming, maybe. I'm not sure if they're gonna put another single. I don't know. But I feel like I failed her. You failed her too. Let's continue to support Ashanti until she does some more movies. You know what? This is why we need a black soap opera. Because Ashanti could be the star of like Generations Next. Her and Kelly Rowland and Maya and all of them could be stars. You could get Genuine on there and all of them, Avant, we could make money. I'm gonna create me a black soap opera so everybody can get work. Another person I'm very excited about this week, 2 people I'm very excited about. 2 people that I actually care for very much and like to see them succeed. I have heard rumors, and you've heard the rumors too, that Rick Ross and Foxy Brown are officially a couple. Good news to the both of them. And I like this move. On Foxy's behalf, it's a shrewd move, Foxy, a shrewd move. You may not realize this now, but she has just cut the budget for her next album down half to a quarter of what it had to be before. First of all women, female rappers, need to align themselves with the guy that's hot. That's just rule number 1. So she aligned herself with Rick Ross, my most popular, to me, the most successful rapper of the last year because he's more busy than anybody else. We already did something 3 weeks ago. Now, she is also going to get discounts on everybody that's in Florida. That's going to cut down the necessity of her budget. T-Pain is costing like $85,000 for a hook. When Rick Ross ass, it's going to be like $34. You are so shrewd, lady. Plies, Khaled, the Flow Rider, all the people that's in Miami, all dirt cheap prices because Rick Ross is going to ask me to do it. You are a shrewd lady. And of course, Rick Ross, nothing but respect because no matter what anybody says about Foxy, her jubilees are always on swole. Always good luck for you, brother.